along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay.
Good, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Jalen Hurts.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Great, set.
Dotson, the man in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Black shot. Come on, set. 10-6. Mega. Set, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Down to the 10. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Eagles 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Needle blue. Hut, hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out to his right. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
180, 180.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Again, Hurts. Flushed to his left. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
At the 36-yard line.
That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Another Eagles first down. A gain of 16
Hurts
yards.
looking to throw on first down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On second down, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. To the air again. Hurts. He's got his tight end Calcaterra to the left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
But it's fourth down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Hurts will try it again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Hurts again. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
A second down throw for Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and goal for Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Calcaterra. They're going to stop him here, short of the goal line, but that flag is down, and it might set up a very interesting decision. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On third down, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets.
He'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Rail, yellow. 10, block 6, Madden.
On first down, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
That's good.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
At the 26-yard line.
Drill green. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches.
Brings up third and inches.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
Now Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Set, hut, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Fury, yellow. Third.
From the gun, it's Love. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They'll spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Brings up second and 2.
Smash,
At
red.
the 11-yard line.
Ready.
A second down throw for Love. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And the Packers
out of the shotgun. It's bumped. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10.
go. Wide. Hey, kill.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle is Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Play action now, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Ready,
So
set.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready, go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 30. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
52 blaster.
That's a gain
Ready.
of 6.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Strike,
That's
ready.
good for a Packers.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
10 cycles.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
They'll
2nd
stay
and
on the ground with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cowboys nothing. Brendan McManus to kick
After the
off
touchdown,
for
here's
Green Bay.
McManus now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets them 15 and a 1st down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A wild throw there. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Prescott now. Finds Pickens outright. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
At the 3-yard line.
What do you think?
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here we go, here we go. Wide eight. What do you think?
Williams is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
McDuffie on the tackle. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they send a man in motion right. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Wait, take.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Okay, break.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on, set. Black Ultra. 45.
Love now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Working out of the gun, Love. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson 43 yards. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Down, ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it. And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, Perry.
Looking to throw. Prescott. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go, set. Clock 40.
Love from the gun. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Hurry.
Packers first down.
Fly school.
At the 26-yard line.
Red, yellow. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Complete once again to Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal.
Watch out now. 50, 52 blaster. Blue striker. Ready, ready.
Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown. Matthew Golden from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Ready, ready, ready.
Love throwing for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
2nd and 10.
Throw it, Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Wait,
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, needle blue.
Throwing. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here, set.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to go up top again. And this throw will be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Packers.
Now Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Packers.
Ready.
Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call on a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll throw right away. Screen play set up for Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, here we go. Wide. What do you think?
Now Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
And again, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Prescott now from the 50. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
11 yards. It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Black, 95.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Claws red. Set.
To throw now, here's Love. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Smash, red. Set.
Love now. Over the middle, he's got Golden. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
Fight 60.
And it's 3rd
Black
down.
Ultra. Hut, hut.
Going back to Love. He'll try and do this himself. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down.
Back to throw. Love. That's taken in by Golden. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
14.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Love. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Black shot. 33. Hut. Red. Cycle. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
Blue striker.
First and goal
Hut.
at the 2-yard
They will
line.
throw again here with Jordan Love. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Love throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
To kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's taken in by Kraft. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On play action, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.